before that I attempt to put the piston in there, what I want to do is to loosen up. I want to loosen these bolts right here about 1/4 of a turn. Both of these, all 4 of these, about 1/4 of a turn. Those over there loosen up about 1/4 of a turn. No, not hardly 1/4. Just loosen them up to where you feel some looseness. The reason that I did that is I do not, when I put the piston and I put the rod to the crankshaft, I do not want any friction on this bearing or any friction on this bearing to influence how it feels when I put the shims in there and tighten up that rod bearing. I do not want this measurements out here to come into play when I feel that how much play I've got. And I did pre-fit the rod to the crankshaft on the workbench, so we've already did that, you know. Just check back a couple of videos, leave a comment even. Lube her up from one end to the other. One thing that is, it's the most, you will find the most under the maintenance part. You will find that most engines are run with not enough oil. Most owners just do not want to oil an engine for some reason beyond me. Oil them up. You can't get too much oil on there. Okay, we got that cylinder lubed. Looks real good. Once we get the piston in there, I will run a little thinner around here. We don't want any oil on the gasket mating surface. We will use on this one, I think we'll use that brown Permatex, being that's what we're using. And now that I've got this done, what I'm going to do is to take the acid brush and some grease, and I'll have to get down there with the flashlight, but I'm going to apply this to the gear in there and make sure it's all the way around, and also to the crankshaft throw itself. And there's a, you want to get it all the way around there. If there's any if you don't know it's all the way around, get you a flashlight and look up in there. Okay. Now, and that's greased up really good. One of the things that I really haven't talked about at all is this oil passage that's in the end of this crankshaft right here. Okay, that goes right down there, and then it's a big hole here, and then it gets smaller, and then way down yonder somewhere or another else it gets even smaller. Well, I did clean that out. It's the inside of this crankshaft is as clean as the outside. The last cloth that I ran through there, and what it does, I put a baling wire through yonder, all the way through from that center of that crankshaft out to here, bent it over on the end, put a small cloth on it, and pulled it through. Put some cleaner in there, lacquer thinner, carburetor cleaner, use something that'll cut grease, and just keep running it through there until that's perfectly clean. And well, It's unbelievable some of the stuff that I have got out of this into this crankshaft right here. You would not believe some of the crud that I have got out of these crankshafts. But anyways, I will show you my way of initially greasing this, a fixture that I built to grease these, to preload them. But anyways, got that greased in yonder, got that greased right there, and that's free to turn, so we're going to put that piston in there now. I am going to do something, it'll be off camera, but just to make sure I can do it, and to confirm to you that you can do it. If you have marked your gears with the white paint, or some where you can see them, then actually you can take a dental mirror and look up in there, and you can verify, looking at it sideways, you can verify that your engine is in timing. With the with the flashlight and the dental mirror, you actually can poke that dental mirror up in there, take that flashlight, and look at, shine it on your mirror there, and reflect it off of them two gears, and you actually can see your timing mark up in there. You can verify that your engine is in timing with a flashlight and a dental mirror. Now, to make turning the crankshaft easy and putting the rod to the crankshaft, to make it easy, let's put us a flywheel on here. And put us a gib key in there. Now we can turn the crankshaft. Just makes life easy. Now let's get that piston in there.